and welcome to another show where you know you're always part of the squad and where the tech just keeps on coming. Now this week I'm super psyched. Why, you might ask? Because this week we've got an awesome show planned and I know you're gonna love it.
It's gonna be, how do you say, slang dictionary updated.
Well, I'm glad you're learning new words. Have you ever heard of the word edutainment? It means that you can be entertained while having fun and learning. And technology is changing the game in edutainment.
No!
Okay, I think that's enough new words for now. Let's take a look at today's lineup. First up, we step into a magical world at Wonderdal. Then we bring you another cool brain teaser. We meet an exciting guest who's making science come to life. And we head to the tech lab. You know, Hack, sometimes I get a little bit jealous when I see all the cool things the squad gets to do.
What do you mean?
Like, next up, we sent the squad to the magical Wonderdoll, the first of its kind in South Africa. I literally can't wait for you to see it.
Add me, Hack.
Well, let's check it out.
Yo, what's up, Techno Squad? It's me, I'm here, and today I'm super psyched to be representing the squad here at Wonderdal. Did you know that Wonderdoll is the first of its kind here in South Africa? Well, whether your answer was yes or no, let's go check it out.
Hi, welcome to Wonderdoll.
My name is Tayyib. I'm 11 years old and I'm grade 6. When we first came in, we had to put on a bracelet.
I'm Zaid and I'm grade 4 and I'm 10 years old. When I walked in, I felt amazing and I was so excited to do this.
Welcome to the gates of Wonderdoll. I am Cora, the tree of light and the keeper of this gate. I have grown from a magical seed that was trapped inside a powerful energy crystal. One day, the crystal fell from a cliff and shattered. The pieces created a shield of energy around Wonderdoll, and the magical seed was free to grow.
And then we walked into a door, and then we had to tap one of our bracelets onto the crystal, and then we watched a movie.
Wonderdoll has many mysteries and riddles for you to solve, but you will never be alone. I have given you a magical bracelet woven from my vines. Touch your bracelet to the crystal in the middle of the room now to break down the wall and enter Wonderdoll. Wonderful! Now go and discover the magic.
When I walked in, I felt like I was in a dream, and it was something I've never imagined. It was like so nice, and I just wanted to start immediately.
My name is Eitan and I'm in grade 2, nearly grade 3, and I'm 8. I went to the Tree of Light and I climbed up it and I saw the heart of Wonderdal. The Tree of Light is a big tree that you can climb on, and you can use 2 handles to make it glow. And how you do this, you have to put it at the right speed so it will slowly get lighter and lighter, and then eventually it will all light up.
While Wonderdoll looks like an incredible amount of fun and play, children are actually learning while they're playing, and there are 7 interactive learning zones. Our first stop was the Tinker Shop.
When I got to the Tinker workshop, I expected it to be really fun, and it did not disappoint. Today in the Tinker workshop, I created a parachute type of thing. I used a plastic bag and some strings that I connected to a toilet roll. I learned from that experience. Well, the first time that I did it, I didn't quite get it right, but the second time I got it, I learned that when you're making a parachute, it can't be too heavy or too light. It needs to be just the right amount of weight.
So Wonderdal is a kids' edutainment center for kids aged 5 to 13, which was designed with tech consultants, with educational consultants, with learning space designers to create this absolutely amazing and magical space for kids to learn subjects such as natural sciences, biology, and to develop life skills.
And is that because it's a parallel?
We worked on some projects that when you work with some batteries and other stuff, and then when you take a light switch and like a fan and put it all together and it flies up in the air.
There are 7 interactive zones. They're all curriculum aligned with a CUPS curriculum. And we use advanced technology, we use traditional learning resources, we use beautiful space design to create a very interactive experience for the kids.
Oh, hey guys, I have to tell you, we've only done 2 out of the 7 learning zones so far. But to me, they're more like fun zones. Well, while you guys head back to the studio, I'm gonna stay here and head on to the next zone.
Guys, that looked like so much fun. The Tree of Light, the Tinker Workshop, the lights, the colors, pure magic. I almost forgot that they were there to learn. Now, next up, we're going to be speaking to Andile Sutakani from the SaiBono Science Center. He is a science communicator who helps to promote the love of science. Now, he's here to answer all of your questions. Welcome, Andile. We're so excited to have you here. Now, our squad has some questions prepared for you. Kristen, would you like to go first?
Please tell us about yourself and exactly what you do at SaiBono.
Okay, hello Kristen. My name is Andile Sikakane. I work at SaiBono as a science communicator. Okay, I have studied Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry and Physiology, went on to study Science Communication, postgraduate certificate in Education, and currently completing my honors degree in Education. Yes.
Amir, you have your hand up.
Yeah, I was just wondering, how do you guys come up with all the experiments and activities there at SaiBono?
Okay, so guys, what I actually do, as I mentioned earlier on, I'm also a qualified science teacher. So what I do is that I align my topics with what we call CAPS document. CAPS document is actually a document that prescribes what needs to be taught at schools and how it needs to be taught. So for instance, if I'm covering, a concept under natural sciences, I look at the CAPS document and actually see what it says for that particular term. Okay, from there I go on and research a topic, aligning it with CAPS document. So it's mainly research, but being relevant.
Raiz, you can ask the last question.
Why is it that science is fun when we do it at SaiBono, but it's not always fun when we read about it in our textbook?
Sure. Okay. Well, guys, I'm going to actually start off with a quote by Benjamin Franklin, right? Where he says, "Tell me and I forget," right? "Teach me and I may remember, but involve me and I learn." So mainly, guys, we actually involve. So at SaiBono, we are mainly about that. It's actually science that is actually, involving our participants. They become hands-on with our science concepts. So that's what makes us to be special, and that's what makes science to be much easier when it is done here at SaiBono Discovery Center.
If only we could bring that fun and energy to science all the time, we'd be set. Guys, we'll catch up with the conversation later because right now it's time for this week's Brain Teaser. Today's Brain Teaser is a wordy one, but it's also an easy one. You just have to read really carefully. Let's take a look. To solve the wordy brain teaser, all you have to do is look at the paragraph on your screen. Now count aloud the letters F in that sentence. That's right, F for frog. Get your brother or sister or even mom or dad to help. Count them only once. If you think you have the right answer, then send it to our WhatsApp line or you can enter on our Instagram at Techno Squad S3. Remember, you can win an awesome data bundle, so get to entering. Welcome back, Techno Squad. You're still hanging out with me, Shanice.
And me, Ted.
You know, I'd like to think the show is kind of like what we're talking about today. We get to learn about all the cool things happening in tech and we have a blast while doing it.
Blast or dangerous, Shanice?
I mean fun, not an actual blast. Remind me to update your slang dictionary later because right now it's time to meet up with the squad as they continue to explore Wonderdoll.
Hey Techno Squad, we're still here discovering the amazing world of Wonderdal. Well, I'm about to catch up with the others to see what amazing tech wonders they are.
So hi guys, welcome to the Wonder Garden. Over here you can grow some delicious plants for your amuki that they can actually eat afterwards. So whenever you're ready, you can tap your bracelet onto the crystal to start your gardening. There you go. You can come stand with your feet on these feet. There you go.
So the Wonder Garden is used with your bracelet, so it's also virtual. And you have a bucket and you need to stand there. It's like a watering can. And then your amuki shows up and then he will plant a few seeds in the ground and you need to take care of it by making sure that it has enough water.
Good job, you can give some.
And then at the end you have your seeds and then you collect them. It's all virtual, so you will like swipe and then there's a camera that will detect it and then you will get a prize.
There you go, good job.
What I enjoyed most about the Wonder Garden was I really found the technology that they use there quite amazing. I mean, a mookie plants a seed that you can water and the way that it's so interactive is really quite cool.
So this is Story Caves. Here we listen to stories. So each one can choose a cave where they will be listening to some stories. You can take the headphones, put the headphones on your ears, and then you can press the button with your full hand, and then you can listen to a story.
I listened to all the stories about the Earth, the guardian of Earth. Goma's little friends taught me that we really have to take care of the animals and insects that live underground because they are a big part of our ecosystem.
There is something for everyone, and the learning zones cover different themes such as the 5 senses, pollution, the environment, and even nutrition.
So this is the health kitchen, and you have to feed your mookie a balanced meal, which means you need one item of each food group.
The health kitchen is when you make treats for your mookie and it's really fun and you also have to give it certain stuff.
That looks good. You can feed your mookie now.
In a health kitchen you make food virtually and in a normal kitchen you make real food. You actually can't burn in a house kitchen, but you can burn things in the normal kitchen.
Hey guys, we've seen some pretty amazing stuff so far. But I think my favorite was it? You know what, I can't decide. They've all been so great. Well, while you guys get back to the studio, I'ma stay here wondering what's next.
Guys, I have to say that I'm so impressed and the Amukis are so cute. But before I get carried away, let's join the squad as we continue our discussion with Andile from the SaiBono Center. Welcome back, everyone. I think let's jump straight into it with our next question from Amir.
I wanted to ask, what's the coolest experiment that you've ever done? And has anything ever gone wrong?
Well, let me think of a cool one that I had ever done. Oh, okay. Here I have a balloon, as you can see. So it has water inside. So I am going to try to actually push it inside this jar. Alright. So I'm not sure you can see. Can you see it? Now you try to do that. So guys, it is very, very difficult. But thanks to science, because I am going to apply a concept of what we call air pressure. Okay, so let's do that. So quickly guys, I am going to burn a piece of paper and then throw it inside my jar. Fire! And now let's do this. OMG! LOL! Okay, so guys, what actually happened here is that let me just start off by saying, guys, for things to burn, okay, for one to make fire, you need three things, okay? You need what? You need fuel, you need source of heat, and you need a gas called oxygen. Okay, is that okay, guys? So what actually happened here, guys, is that oxygen got used up inside this jar, and therefore we're left with less air. But around this room, guys, I have more air compared to air inside this jar. So that more air in science, guys, is called high pressure. By the way, guys, air pressure is nothing but weight of air. Air has weight, and the weight of air is called what? Air pressure. So the balloon was pushed in by what we call high pressure. So it's a fun one. I like it so much, guys, because it is practical. Guys, air pressure plays a huge role in our lives, okay? It influences weather patterns, alright? So it is one concept that I cover and that I like so much.
Thank you so much, Andile. It was amazing having you with us today. And to all of you squad members at home, remember to check out what is happening at SaiBono and even your local science centers to bring the fun back to science and technology. Welcome back to it. You are still hanging out with your favorite squad and we're injecting fun into the world of learning, right, Tak?
Did you know?
Oh, here we go.
Did you know that in a classroom, teachers can use media, virtual reality and gamification to create a fun atmosphere for students? These learning tactics can actually lead to better educational experiences and student retention.
Agreed. And if you want to find more ways to bring fun into the classroom, why not join us in the Tech Lab? What is up, Techno Squad? Welcome to the Tech Lab, where we are always doing something new and exciting. And today is about IoT. Now we know it stands for Internet of Things, but sometimes we get it all blurred. So Robin is here to explain it to us.
Well, IoT is basically, if you think about it this way, your TV, your lights, and your security system all controlled by a smart home device.
Awesome. So, Robin, what will we be doing today?
Today, we'll be using an IoT device of our own to send each other secret messages.
That sounds pretty cool. So, what do we need?
We'll be needing a few pages, some markers, a ruler, an IoT device, of course, and a smart device.
Cool. So, now that we have everything, let's get to messaging.
Yeah. So, I've got a code already here. And if I had to explain it, it's all connected to each one of these lights. So if we take a closer look at our IoT device, we can see there are pins, and each pin is denoted by a specific number, all right? And if we remember electrical circuits, that they have to flow from one pole to the other, so from negative to positive. And then we will connect them to our IoT device's pins over here, like that. So now this is all set up. And we remember that the pin 3 is the green one, and pin 4 is the buzzer. Pin 5 is the white light, and pin 7 would be yellow, and pin 8 would be red. Alright, so we can switch on our IoT device, and with those little flashing lights lets us know it's on and ready to go. So if we open up our coding area, you will see there's a lot of complicated things happening here. So let me break it down. Okay. So we wrote a code saying pin 5, 1. So 1 and 0 is basically on and off. And then it's followed by 3000. Now that might seem like a gigantic number, but all that means is for 3 seconds. Okay. Actually. So the next part of the code would say D50, wait 3000. So all this complicated things just for one light to go on and off. Oh. So let's write some code. And I would change it to go on, to wait for 3 seconds, and then go off. So now let's just make sure our code is all good and well, and then we'll tap run, which will send that code through Wi-Fi to the motherboard.
I think Robin just said hi to me.
Yes, I did. And you can try send me a code. So I said hi, and then you said, how am I? And
it worked.
Yeah. And then one more code that I could write you is I'm fine or I'm not good. So you have to guess. Right, are you ready?
Ready.
And now let's try and run that code.
Yellow and red. It actually means not good. That was so much fun. Thank you so much, Robin, for teaching me how to code. And if you want to learn how to code, then be sure to go check out our socials at Techno Squad S3. And let's get to coding.
See you next time.
In today's brain teaser, we asked you to count aloud the number of times you got the letter F for frog, football, or fun in the sentence. But we told you that you could only count once. Let's see if you counted correctly. There are 6 F's in the sentence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Many people forget to count the F in the of, and that word appears 3 times in the sentence. The human brain tends to see them as V's and not F's. Crazy, right? Hey Hack, see if you can compute today's simple lesson. Edutainment equals education plus entertainment.
Can I compute? Of course I can. Did you know?
I'm just kidding. But seriously, edutainment is not new. What is new is that technological advancements have created a whole new set of tools, and that is pretty awesome. Guys, we've come to the end of this week's show, and we hope we've inspired you to put the fun back into learning about science and technology. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. We'll see you again, same time, same place next week.